Hi, I'm Scott Mackintosh with Epek Hunting. Today we're going to show you some film and some footage of some recent harvests that we've done with the Epek XC3 Broadhead. The Broadhead, the only Broadhead that flies like a field point because it looks like a field point. Devastating results. This Broadhead flies with such accuracy. You will see today the accuracy, you'll also see the hits, you'll also see the results of those hits, and you'll also see the damage done. So it could get a little graphic, but come join us and we'll show you some footage and some devastation that this Broadhead does. That's what Broadheads do, so I hope you enjoy the ride.
My Nashville friends, they think I'm strange. They make my home out on the range. They think it's nothing but a God-forsaken land. Why don't you bring your guitar and family, move on down to Tennessee? Well, I just smile 'cause they don't understand. But if they ever saw sunrise on a mountain morning, or watch those cotton candy clouds go by, then they'd know why I live beneath these western skies. I got peace of mind and elbow room. I love to smell the sage in bloom. I'll catch a rainbow on my fishing line. We got county fairs and rodeos. Ain't a better place for my kids to grow. Just turn them loose in the western summertime. And if you ever held your woman on a summer's evening while the prairie moon was blazing in her eyes, then you know why I live beneath these western skies. You ain't lived until you watch those northern lights. Sit around the campfire and hear the coyotes call at night. It makes you feel alright.
All right, got him. Excited.
We are with Jeremy Schow, our shooter, today. We are proving what the Epek Broadhead can do. This is the Epek XC3. Amazing penetration on this buffalo. It's a 2-year-old bull, which is a pretty good sized bull. He shot it through the lungs. It ran out of ways. He got another arrow in it, and unbelievable penetration on the second arrow, and the thing ran maybe 100 yards and tipped over. We're going to get inside, obviously, and check these things out. This isn't a hunt we're on a harvest, we're calling it, because we're really not trying to hide anything, and we're just wanting to shoot big animals and see what this Broadhead will do. Obviously it's doing the trick, so anyway, good job, Jeremy.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Good shot, perfect
Thanks.
shots. We want to mention here that Jeremy Schow, he's got his bow set up. It's a Matthews DXT. He's shooting it at 65 pounds. It's not a ton of weight. A lot of guys would be shooting African animals at 80 and 90 pounds to shoot the bigger animals and putting a lot of weight in their arrows. He's shooting the Ultralight Pro. Is that the Ultralight? Or is it just the Pro? It's just the Pro. It's just the Pro.
Yeah.
From Gold Tip. And he's shooting a 100 grain Broadhead and still getting unbelievable penetration with 65 pounds. So the energy behind the Broadhead is still staying with it, and it's doing its trick. Honestly, this bull ran 100 yards and tipped over. Great penetration. Nice job, man.
Thanks. Thank you.
This is Jeremy Balls. He owns these buffalo and let us come up and hunt them, but we've learned a lot about buffalo. This is the third buffalo we've taken with the Epek XC3. We had tremendous results on the second buffalo. What was that, a 3.5, 4-year-old buffalo?
3-year-old bull.
3-year-old bull, and how long did that live, Scott?
About 10 feet.
About 10 feet, and it dropped nice. So that was the best results I've ever heard. This one here I was really pleased with, but Jeremy, tell us a little bit about what you've seen over the years with the durability of these big animals.
Well, first of all, when I heard you guys wanted to shoot this with a bow, I laughed and thought that I was going to be repairing fences and chasing buffalo all over the place. We've had guys up here shooting them with 300 Ultra Mags, 6 or 7 shots in the neck and head, and they're still running around. So this is absolutely amazing to me.
Thank you. One other thing we want to talk about, you know, as we've tested a lot of broadheads and seen what the fixed blades do, of course the fixed blade's a very durable broadhead, but the cutting diameter on those things just doesn't impress us enough. This 1.7 inch cutting diameter, even when it breaks blades or has problems, it just cuts and lacerates and hemorrhages these animals, and that's what's killing them. And that's the results that we're getting from that huge cutting diameter, which we're extremely pleased about. Jeremy Schow, you got to be happy, right?
I'm extremely happy, yeah. First time I shot this broadhead, and it did a great job.
Well, we have fun doing this, so thanks for coming along.
Thanks for having me.
I was talking about the people watching.
Oh.
You had to come. All right, thanks.
Jeremy here just killed this buffalo bull, 2-year-old bull, killed it with the Epek XC3. The thing that makes me sick is last week, this very day last week, we were doing the same thing. My nephew Forrest killed a bull in here. He literally shot it, and it whirled around to take off, took 2 steps and started doing the legs thing and went over. It did not go 10 feet from where it hit it. We got inside and it had taken off the whole entire top of the heart, and all the plumbing was gone, and severed every artery, major artery going to the heart. Unbelievable how fast that bull went down. And today's was real good. We got it within 100 yards, but it was that one last week, unbelievable. I'm sitting with the camera, he's coming, I see the light flashing, my battery's dead. Crappy timing. Great hit, but 2 weeks in a row we've killed bulls with the Epek XC3. They're just, the damage is unreal.
3
How
weeks.
big of an animal these
3
are.
weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row, excuse me. 3 weeks
3
in a row.
bulls down.
We're killing bulls. And these Epek XC3s they're killing the biggest animal pretty darn near on the North American continent. The biggest, I don't know, they're as big as a moose, pretty close, you know.
I think these
Moose
have
is the biggest in the deer family,
but I think these ribs are tougher than a moose ribs, as far as I can tell.
these are big animals. The Epek XC3 is performing. It's doing it.